All right. Hopefully everybody has calmed down. Hopefully the market is a lot calmer today. I will say that over the last 24 hours, we've done absolutely nothing. We're at the exact same price as we were yesterday. We did see a little bit of volatility overnight, which we'll discuss in this video. But right now we're at a place where the market seems comfortable. In fact, there's been a few changes that I do want to show you guys. This is actually very promising for where we're at. Do want to highlight a few other things that we do need to pay attention to here as well. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we actually closed Monday's candle down 6.6%. And of course, you know, when we're talking about ADA, understand that everything in the crypto market was doing this yesterday. We dealt with a sea of red. It sucked, but it was pretty calm for the most part. The US money hit. We actually saw a little bit of a rally, a little bit of a drop, a little bit of just kind of riding the wave, just like we were over the course of the weekend. And right now we're sitting at just about 82 cents. We're sitting right on top of support, which is a great sign. We did actually get a bounce overnight off of our 100-day moving average again, which is a very good sign here as well. BTC continues to hold above and outside of its structure, a tap on its 100-day, bounce off of that as well. So we're showing some pretty good signs of resilience in the crypto market. And this is actually despite yesterday kind of being an ugly day in terms of institutional money. You guys can see on the BTC side, $363 million in outflows taking place. On the Ethereum side, $76 million in outflows taking place. BlackRock, $15 million in outflows on that side. Nothing on the BTC side. So we've kind of returned to, we'll call it a sense of calm in the crypto market. We have seen volume drop back down, you know, from that about $200 billion range. Actually, I want to see how high it got. About $234 billion at the peak yesterday, and that was in the afternoon, down to about $171 billion now. So everything is just starting to relax and the tension is starting to ease a little bit. And actually what I found very interesting here is, you know how shorts had come out really heavy over the last 48 hours or so? They were opening up huge positions, especially when we looked yesterday following the drop. We've kind of returned back to where we're at. So the market is kind of entered a place of calm just at lower prices, which that obviously sucks. We want to be higher in terms of prices, but I think it's worth noting that the pressure from the top side down has kind of eased just a little bit. Now, this doesn't mean that we can't go lower. It doesn't mean that today won't be a red day or will be a red day or anything like that, right? A lot of times when we do get these ugly red Mondays, they do tend to be followed by a not so great Tuesday. Usually the correction is confirmed kind of in midweek. All right. Now we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But if US money wakes up and says, okay, we were where we were at yesterday, let's just send this thing. And institutional money starts buying again, and you see enterprises loading up and retail confidence is there, you could see us start to have a green day. We've done this many times before. Just take a look back here. Red into green, bounce, red into green, bounce, red into green, bounce, red into green, bounce. You guys get the point, right? Now, I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday, but maybe the inverse Kramer is exactly what we needed. Jim Cramer came out and said, I would like to see a pause in the endless rally of speculation, gold, crypto, and profitless companies. So maybe bull market back on just because of that alone. But again, structure-wise, guys, we're kind of in the perfect spot. This was actually a pretty nice thing that we dealt with in the market. And the reason why I'm saying that is almost every stochastic RSI across the crypto space has now entered the oversold range. You guys can see that in terms of ADA, we're down to 3.78. In terms of BTC, we've just crossed down into a 15.48. The total 3, we're down at a 2.2. So we've actually just given ourselves that much more room to work to the upside. And the interesting thing about this is it's taking place at higher lows. So we're seeing really good stuff across the crypto market. I frankly can't complain. And it's like we've talked about, there will be red days along with the green. Sometimes you need a selling event to create a buying event to create this trigger and push to the upside. Overall, the average crypto RSI is oversold. We're sitting right on the edge of that technical alt season. And guys, look how close a lot of these assets are right here. They're even closer now. BTC over the last 90 days, like we talked about, it entered that dip area 90 days ago. And so now you're on the verge of actually seeing all these assets flip above here once again. And this might be where crypto gets its second wind and starts to make this push. But we'll obviously see what news comes up. Again, it's really, really quiet. Just keep in mind, we do have a PC report on Friday that's going to be kind of I think the big thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit of a rally and a push into that. So that's kind of where we're at. I appreciate you guys as always. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think we're going to get as the week progresses? Oh, I did want to show you guys. Unfortunately, this week, I did lose my fantasy match by 1 point. The Giants defense couldn't convert on one takeaway from Patrick Mahomes. Very disappointing. So now I am 2-1 in 5th place in the league. But I'm going to get a big dub this week. So I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.